In the hell panel of the Garden of Earthly Delights, two demons keep a woman in place. One faces away from us, its back turned, a mirror fixed where its face should be. The other clings to her, staring into that mirror alongside her. She is held by one creature and watched by another, both arranged around a single reflection. Does that arrangement feel familiar? Bosch painted this around 1500. The printing press had just arrived. Information was flooding Europe faster than anyone could process it. He looked at what it was doing to people, the distraction, the noise, the endless consumption, and painted where it led. The painting is still in Madrid. The behavior is in your pocket. This video moves through two things. First, Bosch, who he was, what the hell panel actually contains, and why a Flemish painter working in 1500 was able to describe the present with more precision than anyone alive today. Then, the three faces of the modern hell he painted, all of them already familiar. Almost nothing is known about Hieronymus Bosch's personal life. No letters, no diary, no self-portrait. He was born around 1450 in S.Hertogenbosch in the Netherlands and took his name from his city. He was a member of a conservative religious brotherhood and died in 1516. What we know about the man comes entirely from the paintings he left behind. He lived through plague, the Spanish Inquisition, and the arrival of the printing press, the three forces reshaping Europe simultaneously. More people were dying than anyone could bury. More information was circulating than anyone could process. More institutions were collapsing than anyone could replace. He painted in the middle of all of it. The Garden of Earthly Delights was commissioned by a Flemish nobleman and later owned by Philip II of Spain, the most powerful man in the world. Philip kept it in his bedroom. He slept every night beside a painting of hell. Nobody has recorded whether he found this troubling or comforting. The triptych opens across three panels sharing a single horizon line. Eden on the left, creation, innocence, the world before choice. The garden in the center, hundreds of figures in an endless riot of pleasure, eating, coupling, consuming. Hell on the right, because the horizon runs through all three without a break. Bosch is telling you that one leads directly into the next, with nothing stopping the slide. The center panel holds hundreds of figures and no hierarchy. There is no center of gravity, no focal point the eye can rest on. Bosch distributed the activity evenly across the entire surface. The same density of action from edge to edge, top to bottom, with no figure more significant than any other. There are many things happening in this painting at once, and most of them reward a closer look. One of them sits right beside the woman from the opening. Two separate creatures, not one. One has no face at all, only a mirror, mounted where its head should be, angled outward. The other has a face, and uses it to stare into that mirror alongside her. One offers a surface, the other watches what happens in it. Elsewhere in the hell panel, a figure defecates gold coins into a pit below. The coins fall, others scramble for them. The figure continues producing. The system requires nothing else from him, only that he keep going, keep generating, keep converting himself into currency for a pit that is never full. In the hell panel, musical instruments are the primary instruments of torture. A figure is crucified on a harp. Another is swallowed by a lute. A massive bagpipe looms over the scene. The tools designed for transcendence, for beauty, for communion, for the experience of something beyond the ordinary, become the mechanism of punishment. He assembled his monsters from real things pushed to their logical conclusion, fish bodies with human legs, houses built from ears, trees that walk. Every element was recognizable. The horror came from the combination, from seeing familiar things arranged into something that should not exist but somehow does. The source material was the world around him. The center panel figures are eating fruit that is too large to eat, riding animals that should not be ridden, using objects in ways they were not made for. Every pleasure in the panel is slightly wrong, slightly excessive, slightly misapplied, slightly beside the point. Bosch buried his warning in that wrongness, in details so small that most people walk past the painting without noticing them. Salvador Dalí claimed Bosch as a predecessor. The Surrealists in the 1960s put him on album covers and called him visionary, drawn to the imagery without engaging much with what it was actually warning about. A dreamscape asks nothing of you. A diagnosis has your name on it. Dalí wanted the fish legs. Bosch wanted you to recognize whose legs they were. Philip Zexen kept the painting in his bedroom and went to sleep beside hell every night. Nobody knows what he thought he was looking at. The painting is still in Madrid, still drawing crowds, still described as visionary and strange. But the behavior it documented has stopped being strange at all. It has become how most days actually run. The question worth sitting with is which panel you are standing in right now, and how confident you actually are about that. You open the camera facing yourself before anything has happened. The phone is the faceless one. It has no opinion, only a surface. But the camera is rarely just for you. Somewhere downstream, someone else will look at the same image. The phone offers the surface, the audience does the watching. Bosch split that work between two demons. You carry both in one device. The center panel figures move from one sensation to the next with no friction and no memory. Each moment is complete in itself and leaves nothing behind. You scroll past a war, a wedding, a product, a death, a joke, a body, a recipe. Each one receives the same gesture. The thumb keeps moving. The attention economy requires one thing, that you keep producing yourself. Post, respond, perform, react. The platform converts your time into data, your data into targeting, your targeting into revenue. The pit never fills. The system does not need you to be happy. It needs you to continue. You do continue. Every tool built for depth has been turned into a surface. Books became content. Conversation became strategy. Photography became documentation of the self. Each one was designed to move you beyond where you were. Each one now keeps you exactly where you are. Music used to require your full presence, an instrument, a room, other people. No possibility of doing anything else. Now it plays in the background of almost everything. Working, commuting, falling asleep, scrolling. The same notes that once asked you to stop and listen now exist so you don't have to. Bosch had already noticed what happens to instruments once they stop being instruments. The figures in the center panel are enjoying themselves, actively, visibly, without apparent regret. Bosch understood that hell could look like this, full of pleasure, full of sensation, full of people having a good time with no lasting weight to any of it. The emptiness arrives afterward, if it arrives at all. Most of them never reach afterward. Put the phone away and the mirror disappears. The watcher does not. Someone still has an opinion about what you did today, what you wore, what you posted last week, what you didn't. The surface was never the point. It was only ever the excuse for the audience to keep looking. Take away the screen, and the looking continues, just without a record of it. When the printing press arrived, information volume exceeded the human capacity to evaluate it for the first time in history. People read everything, believed contradictory things simultaneously, and had no framework for what mattered. Bosch painted the result of that overload. The feed pushed past the same threshold sometime around 2012, and what Bosch painted 5 centuries earlier still describes it. You can see the mechanism clearly, name it, describe it, explain it to someone else. and still open the app, still check the number, still produce the thing for the surface. Understanding the trap and walking out of it are two separate actions, with no guaranteed connection between them, and Bosch had already drawn that exact gap into the center panel. You already know which panel you're standing in. You've known for a while. The recognition arrives in small moments, closing an app and feeling nothing has happened, looking up from a screen and finding 2 hours have passed, producing something for an audience and feeling more hollow afterward than before. Look at the faces in the center panel again. Something about that hollowness seems familiar. Bosch did not offer a solution. The hell panel has no exit marked, no guide, no figure pointing toward the left panel where Eden was. He showed what was happening with complete precision and left the frame there. The painting does not tell you what to do. Paintings that tell you what to do are called advertisements. The woman in the hell panel never sees the mirror bearer's face. It doesn't have one, but the second demon does, and chose to spend eternity using it to watch her. Bosch left no exit marked and no instructions, but he did leave the painting, and the painting keeps asking the same question to everyone who stands in front of it, including you, including now.
Thank you for watching. If this video brought you any value, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. For more content like this, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.